My breasts were a big part of my life.
Just the thought of having chemotherapy used to make me vomit.
I don't know if they would spend the money to look for the cause.
Right now, I still feel as though I'm a bit of a freak.
And I am so pleased.
There really is still life without breasts.
There is no crystal ball that says, oh, this is the way your journey's gonna transpire, or this is the road it's gonna go down, because no one knows.
I looked up in Webster's dictionary, breast, and it said it is part of your body on the front between your neck and your abdomen. And I thought that wasn't very stimulating.
Well, that last shot.
Oh, well, it was a good day.
I had two children 12 months apart. And, so I just finished one and I nursed the other. I felt like a dairy cow.
I have three, and I didn't nurse any one of them.
I had 8, and I tried very desperately to nurse them all, and I nursed about half of them for a short period of time, but I wasn't a winner at it.
For me, it was sort of an embarrassing situation or suggestion. I don't know why. I really must have been quite backward.
I nursed the first one for 3 months. I really didn't like it, and so I stopped with the other 3 children.
The first Christmas my husband gave me, every gift was to, Bossy from such and such, or to, my husband, referring to cows, because I felt like a cow.
The doctor, after the 4th one, said, "Will you please stop trying to nurse your children? They'd be much happier on a bottle."
I remember when I started to develop, I stood around like this most of the time because it was, I didn't think about it, but I just thought, it got to be covered.
We tried to hide them. Yeah, it was different.
Yeah.
I was not aware of my breasts in particular, and I was definitely the sloppy Joe tomboy that could have cared less about my breasts.
And I was a sloppy Joe too, but my dad always said, "You're tall, 5'8", stand up and flaunt them."
Flaunted. With tight sweaters and all.
No, we're not surprised.
But I was almost 17 before,
So I always felt as a child that I was holding back on everything, particularly sexuality. I felt very strongly that it mattered when I got married. It's a hard thing to accept that you can just enjoy yourself.
Wasn't talked about.
No, it was never talked about.
Right.
No.
I think certainly breasts are involved in sexuality, which is rather unfortunate. It's a visual thing. It shouldn't really enter into sexuality. Sexuality is an inner thing, don't you think?
My breasts have very much the erotic zone in my body. And when I had my left breast removed from cancer, mastectomy, it affected my sexuality. I didn't have the same desire for sex that I had when I had that left breast. The right breast is not nearly as stimulating, but the left breast was, and it's gone, and so am I.
No, you're still doing it. It hasn't affected your swing anyway. That's good.